Hey, what's up guys? This is Rapid Fills here, and today I'm bringing you a new video for my hotkeys. I've been asked a couple of times to actually explain how do I use my hotkeys and whatnot. So this is what triggered this video. Please follow me on Twitter at Rapid Fills. Post my watch list, post my movers, my trades for the day, and whatnot. You can ask me questions if you want as well. So let's get it. Let's start. I actually did the whole presentation for you guys, so please like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment below or DM me on Twitter. I don't really mind that, and I'll get back to you in no time. So why do I use hotkeys? Fast executions, avoids mental miscalculations for like share size and stuff like that. I don't like going into like menus and sub menus just to find the line, for example. Really bothers me. I'm a day trader, so time is money. I really want to do things fast. I want to be watching the market right away. I don't want to have menus and then I have to click out of them and get distracted that way. So I broke this presentation into 4 sections essentially: charts, position, trading, and miscellaneous keys. Let's get to them. First one first is the charts. Essentially, those 7 keys are all I use for my charts. I switch time frames based on logical. So I go top up, top down, and I'll go daily, 15-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute. The reason I remember those in this order, I don't even have them labeled in real life, just because this F1. So when I look at the charts, okay, F1 is 1 minute, and then I know 5, 15, and then daily. This squiggly line right here represents a horizontal line on my chart. So I click on my chart, I click on that line, I'll get the line function, then I click on it and it will draw a horizontal line. If I combine this key with a control, it will give me that normal line that needs 2 points. So I'll click on the chart, control, hit that button, click on one place, and then I hit another place and it will draw a line between them. Plus and minus, I think these are universal. I think they come pre-programmed. Click on the chart and you hit the minus button, it will actually zoom out. If you hit the plus button, it will actually zoom in into the chart. Pretty simple buttons, nothing exclusive there. Positions or share sizing. This is one important thing, is managing risk. You guys have to really manage risk, and if you're not managing risk, please do manage risk, because things can get real scary all at once, right? Stock will rip right away and without even prior alert. So I manage my risk based on dollar amounts. So I have preset number. So let's say I'm risking, I don't know, let's say I'm risking $1. Okay, if I'm risking $1, and let's say I'm risking $100, I'm risking $100 and my stop loss is $1 away. So if my stop loss is $1 away, I would actually hit shift and I hit the 0. What it does, based on my 100 share stop loss, it will calculate my shares and it will load them into my montage. Hope that makes sense. So so those numbers are representing cents. Besides, the 0 represents $1. So if I hit shift in 1, that's 10 cents. Shift in 2, that's 20 cents. Shift in 3, that's 30 cents. And it will calculate my share size based on risk of X amount that I have pre-programmed. This risk could be for you $10, $5, or $1,000. But this is what this does. This preloads my montage share size with the proper risk based on the cents, or how far is my stop loss, despite the fact this is a short or this is a long. Moving on, this is managing my position while I'm in a trade. These are the 4 keys that I use to actually manage my shares. I don't change it manually. but I use these keys. And this one, it starts with, so as I said, everything is semi logical. So F stands for full position, and then H stands for half position. In between is a quarter position, and then before that is 10%. Yeah, this is how I got them set up. I started with the full and half, and then I added the other two, so that's how the order came out. Now these two keys, which is I added fairly recently, 1 and 2, combine it with the shift. These will actually calculate my share size, which is the same as these, but instead of actually doing the math mentally and coming up with, okay, it's an 80-cent stop loss, this one will do it by itself by clicking on the chart. I know it's a little complicated, so I built a whole chart to explain this. So for example, these are switched, by the way, guys, 70, 37, 30s, and 73. So let's say I clicked shift and 2. So essentially I want to calculate my position for a long on this stock, BNTX, right? This is a trade that I traded on Friday. If you want to see the full trade right here, just go to my Twitter, at Rapid Fills, click on the chart, you will see it right there. I just brought it in for an example. So I have a 73 round number right here. So shift 2, I double clicked right here on the 70, actually double clicked on the 73 first, and then I hit shift 2. What it did, it calculates my share size based on the difference between my clicked price and the price that's trading at. So if the stock is trading at 73.30 right here before entering the stock, and my stop loss is at 73, so 73.30 minus 73, it's 30 cents. Let's say I'm risking 300 bucks per trade. That will preload my montage with 1,000 shares right there. Hope that makes sense. So essentially this one will do the math for me to calculate I'm only losing 300 bucks if the stock just washes all the way. It will calculate my shares based on this stop loss, which is 30 cents. Risking 300 bucks. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, hit me up. Just leave a comment below or hit me up on Twitter. I'll get back to you with a different explanation. Trading. Let's start with canceling the last order. So if I send an order and I want to cancel it, just hit the escape button and it will cancel them in order. So if I threw in 4, the last one will cancel first, and then the one prior, and then the one prior, and then the first order that I sent. Again, these are semi-logical. As I said, everything on the right-hand side is a buy, and everything on the left-hand side is sell. Reason being is, if you saw the montage, the buy button is on the right, the sell button is on the left. So I completely associate buy to the right hand side and then sell to the left hand side, just in case I forget. So, and these go from less aggressive to more aggressive. So let's say I want to enter right now. I will hit the shift W. It will send an order to enter right now with the shares populated in the montage. So I will calculate my shares first, and then I'll hit shift W to enter the stock right away with the ask price. So it's right away. I'm just getting in right there and then. S, it will be between the bid and ask. Usually I use this one when the stock is spready. The spread is a little bit too big. Let's say, I don't know, 15-20 cents. I'll kind of through this order so it goes between the bid and the ask and kind of fill me right there. This one is less motivated, obviously. I'm just buying on the bid. So essentially, I know the stock is going to go to that price, and I'll just do it. I just send it, join the bid. The stock has a lot of liquidity, and usually small caps or popular names on the day, usually they will just eat you. They'll get your order right away. So that's how I use mine. So being super aggressive, I really want to get in now, to I know I'm gonna get filled, or I'm not really motivated to actually join the trade. So this side is the buy side. Again, as I said, this is the sell side. It's almost the same thing, just the opposite. So I want to sell on the bid. I want to sell right now, or I want to short right now. Midpoint is the between the bid and the ask again, and then sell the ask again. It's joining the ask. If the stock is super liquid and I know I'm gonna get filled, I'm gonna hit the shift in Z and join the ask there. And these are the miscellaneous keys that I use almost on a daily basis, essentially, just for me to have less clicks on my montage and on my chart and whatnot. So what I do is I have alerts, so I use those two for alerts. I double click on the chart. I actually click on the chart, click this button, and then I'll click on the chart again, and it will alert me when that stock just goes through that price. Again, right and left. So this is for a long. If it's a breakout, I'll put it on top of the consolidation. So if we have a consolidation right here, I'll put it right here. As soon as the price crosses, the alarm will go off, or the sound or the alert will go off, and it will alert me that, okay, the price that you were talking about is breaking. On the opposite hand, it's this one is under. So if I have a consolidation and I want to know when the stock is actually breaking down, it will alert me on it. Let me know if you guys actually use the alert button. It's pretty useful. Page up and page down, I'll get back to these. Essentially, these three right here are just switching. So this is a limit order, home is switching to market order, and end is switching to a range order. Again, everything is semi kind of logical. Insert, it just stands for insert the number that you want to trade at. That's in my head. That's how it works with my head. Home is the home market stop, and end, usually I leave a little bit on the stock for the remaining shares. And if the stock is actually trading closer to my entry, and the final target is a little bit too far, what I do is I put two orders, one at the break-even point and then one at the order or at the target, and see which one it hits first. And then I have the page up and page down. The up is for a long, and then the page down is for a short. The page up, essentially, it will stop my full position at entry for a long and sends that order. Pretty much, this is the only order that I have that actually sends an order with full position, and just it's a one button push, and it will send a full position stop at entry and sends it. Reason being is, if you trade in a stock that's moving too fast and you really taking profits as you go, I'm just taking profits and I'm hitting the page up, just so I can, as I'm taking profits, I'm renewing my stop loss at entry in case that thing flushes. We've seen a lot of stocks that they're just volatile. They will spike up and just spike right back down. And usually, even with that stop market, a full position at entry, usually it triggers, and it will trigger you lower because the stock is just so super violent and it's super volatile. Maybe for a beginner, you should really try to avoid those stocks. But for me, I kind of use it, and I know how to deal with them. Essentially, those are the keys that I trade with on the daily basis. I hope you learned something. Please let me know if you have any questions, or you want me to share the keys with you or something like that. Follow me on Twitter again. Please subscribe, hit that bell button, like, share with your friends, and comment if you have any questions or you want to share your thoughts and whatnot. Again, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a good weekend, guys.